Welcome to the channel, guys. And I'm making this video knowing very well two things. That I have done such videos previously where Indian films have blatantly copied scenes frame by frame from international movies. And second, that this video is created knowing the risk that it may be taken down.
Gonna copy strike him.
The reason for me making it though is that I was quite shocked on the variety of cinema the creators had to dig through in order to rip off particular scenes. The inspiration ranges from Hong Kong, China, and international commercial and even Pakistan. The references that I'm going to mention were inserted into Indian films without stating that the movie was inspired or official adaptations of the original. They just created these sequences wishing that no one understands the source material. Getting right into it, here is Tried&Refused Productions, when Bollywood blatantly copied scenes and you had no idea. Jigger. I have previously spoken about the 1992 film Jigger and the sheer and blatant sexism it portrays. Irrespective in the journey to avenge the rape and suicide of his sister, Raju, played by Ajay Devgan, starts training under Baba Thakur, played by Ajit Khan, a Shifu lookalike, and in one of the sequences we see this. Firstly, Devgan's hand movements itself create a rumble like a tornado is about to appear, and then the hero transitions to eggs placed on wooden structures to carefully remove them and pass them on to another person without breaking them, while at the same time avoiding the trainer's blows to the feet. A Chinese film starring Jackie Chan called Snake in the Eagle's Shadow, which released in 1978, has a training sequence with a similar trainer and an arrangement identical, structures with eggs on top, the only difference being the task at hand to avoid the trainer's blows while at the same time being cautious of not breaking the eggs is a much more complex task in the original. I mean, it's Jackie Chan versus Ajay Devgan, the level of complexity will of course be poles apart. Three Idiots. One of the biggest Bollywood movie success stories is that of Three Idiots, a movie that was heartfelt, powerful, and lived on with the masses for several years ahead. Rajkumar Hirani, strictly as a director and writer, is known for original stories, screenplays, and dialogues that are very unique to his genre of films. However, it was quite a shock that one of the most enjoyable sequences from the hit film was actually copied from an American movie. The scene where the three characters submit their exam sheets late and the teacher refuses to accept them, which further leads to this.
सर आपको हमारा नाम और रोल नंबर पता है? कौन है तुम लोग? नहीं पता है।
This moment has actually been taken from the 1991 movie Slacker, directed by Richard Linklater, an independent comedy that was actually chosen for the Sundance Film Festival in the same year. The resemblance and thought is uncannily similar, and people denying that should just watch this.
You have failed.
Do you even know my name?
No, I don't know your name.
No, you don't.
Dhamal. When we think of a lot of comedy franchises in Bollywood, a lot of people come up with Dhamal as one of the funniest first installments in any franchise. Where I have to agree that in moments, especially with characters such as Javed Jafri, Arshad Varsi, and a hilarious brief stint by Vijay Raz, the movie will make you roll on the floor laughing. On the flip side, its blatant rip-off from international sequences cannot be denied. The entire premise of finding a treasure was exactly taken from the 1963 American comedy It's a Mad, Mad World. The premise itself starts off with the identical dialogue. If this wasn't enough for you, Paul Scraber, a content creator, made an entire montage of moments blatantly ripped off. However, one moment which took the cake was copied from the 2000 comedy Road Trip. Doston ko khai dikhti hai? They discuss the possibility of the car doing the jump, throw a rock to understand the distance and whether it's safe. The bridge cripples even more. They decide to go for the jump anyway. Voila! The jump is a success, but the car breaks down. They don't make a big deal out of it, and it simply blows up. Let's see. Koi Mil Gaya, one of the most eventful movies which at the time focused on a scale and topic unheard of in Indian cinema, was the 2003 film Koi Mil Gaya. A differently abled protagonist and extraterrestrial activity and contact was rather bizarre to think of in the early 2000s, especially in Hindi cinema. The movie turned out to be a blockbuster despite its plot incoherency. The aspect that no one noticed, however, was that of the basketball sequence from the movie is actually heavily inspired from the enjoyable 1997 Robin Williams film Flubber, where in Koi Mil Gaya the team is basically flying in mid-air and little kids have dunking capabilities due to Jadu's powers. In Flubber, the basketball is infused with the flying rubber and provides the team the capability to jump exorbitant heights and dribble with ease. The sequence, almost identical however, is when the team is a point behind with very little time to go and this happens. This, in contrast, is the scene from Flubber. Similar much? Chal Mere Bhai, the carbon copy of a sequence that blew my mind, which I found out about through the channel Pakiza, which you can subscribe to, is that by the 2000 David Dhawan directed film Chal Mere Bhai. The movie exactly copied and pasted a sequence from the 1982 Pakistani television show called Unkahi. Even the character traits of Karishma Kapoor are close to identical to the character played by Shehnaz Sheikh in Unkahi. Clumsy, irresponsible and beyond innocent. What does the original show and its scene entail? A secretary setting up the office perfectly before the boss enters. How about opening the windows so that there is a slight breeze in the room? All the papers go flying and the boss enters. The boss is annoyed and tells her to assemble everything and staple the papers together. In the process of hurrying up and the anxiety of her boss's presence, she staples the papers with his tie. Well, let's see what Chal Mere Bhai did in the same sequence. And just for you guys, a special bonus scene. Blackmailing assault to an employer to get the job. And that was the video, guys. Write it down in the comments below if you have some video ideas for our channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram. The handle's right in front of you. Follow me at JammyPants4. Also, please support us by smashing the like button and subscribing to our channel for weekly content ahead. Thank you for watching.